Hello, you're watching weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. Now first, let's take a brief look at some of the top stories of this week. President of Azerbaijan, İlham received the credentials of Zakiya İgil, the newly appointed ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. The head of state participated in the inauguration of the newly renovated student dormitory of Qarabağ University in the city of Xankəndi. On September 17th, President of Azerbaijan, İlham received the credentials of Zakiya İgil, the newly appointed ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. The ambassador presented her credentials to the head of state. President İlham Əliyev had a conversation with the ambassador. The head of state praised the bilateral relations between the two countries at various levels, emphasizing the importance of developing cooperation in the political, economic, and energy sectors. Describing Azerbaijan as a beautiful country, the ambassador expressed her joy at visiting the country. She conveyed the greetings of Abdülmecid Tebboune, President of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, to President İlham Əliyev. She noted that the President of Algeria highly values his friendship with the Azerbaijani leader, saying that the Azerbaijani President's visit to Algeria in 2022 marked a new chapter in the history of bilateral relations. Zakiya İgil underlined that Abdülmecid Tebboune expresses his gratitude for the congratulatory letter from the head of state on his victory in the presidential elections and is determined to further strengthen ties with Azerbaijan. The ambassador noted that she would spare no effort in further expanding bilateral relations during her tenure. The head of state expressed gratitude for the Algerian president's greetings and asked the ambassador to extend his own regards to Abdülmecid Tebboune, along with his congratulations once again on his election. Fondly recalling his visit to Algeria, the head of state emphasized that it once again demonstrated the close cooperation between the two countries. President İlham Əliyev stressed the need to continue cooperation between Azerbaijan and Algeria within international organizations, including the UN, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and the Non-Aligned Movement, and noted Azerbaijan's commitment to the principle of efficiency in international organizations. The head of state expressed gratitude for Algeria's support and solidarity during Azerbaijan's chairmanship of the Non-Aligned Movement. President İlham Əliyev touched upon the importance of issues such as the sovereignty and territorial integrity of countries, multilateralism, and the fight against neocolonialism. The ambassador congratulated President İlham Əliyev on Azerbaijan's successful chairmanship of the Non-Aligned Movement. Recalling his visit to the National Museum of Mujahid during his trip to Algeria, the head of state noted that the crimes and atrocities committed against Algerian people, as depicted in the museum, left him deeply moved. President İlham Əliyev reaffirmed Azerbaijan's continued support for the freedom and sovereignty of peoples suffering under the colonial rule of former empires, both during and after its chairmanship of the Non-Aligned Movement. Touching on energy cooperation, the head of state described both countries as significant natural gas exporters to Europe and expressed satisfaction with their close cooperation within the OPEC Plus framework. The ambassador conveyed congratulations on hosting COP29 in Azerbaijan and expressed confidence in the successful conduct of this important event. On September 19th, President İlham Əliyev and his son Heydər Əliyev attended the ceremony of laying of the foundation stone of the Eyvazxanbəyli village in Ağdam district. The head of our state examined the ongoing reconstruction works in the village of Kəngərli, inaugurated a footwear manufacturing plant, participated in the openings of a plant manufacturing electrical distribution equipment, sockets and concrete substations, automation and telemechanics systems production plant, wallpaper manufacturing plant, attended the opening of a factory specializing in the production of ventilation and firefighting equipment, and a metal factory, participated in the opening of the roofing materials plant in the Ağdam Industrial Park, attended the inauguration of the Imarat complex after its restoration and the Ağdam City Hotel, laid the foundation stone of the Imarat Stadium in Ağdam, inspected the ongoing restoration work in Xıdırlı village, and inspected the progress of work on the Ağdam Askeran Xocalı Xankəndi highway. Afterwards, President İlham Əliyev inspected the progress of renovation and restoration works at Bulut Hotel, attended the reopening of Nizami Gəncəmi Secondary School No. 4 after its renovation, reviewed the plant works for the Xankəndi State Drama Theatre, attended the inauguration of Nursery Kindergarten No. 1 after its renovation, and reviewed the ongoing construction of the Convention Center at Victory Square in the city of Xankəndi. The head of state then attended the reopening of the Üzeyir Hacıbəyli House Museum after its restoration and inaugurated the Flag Square in Shusha. On September 20th, President İlham Aliyev participated in the inauguration of the newly renovated student dormitory of Qarabağ University in the city of Xankəndi. Emin Amrullayev, Minister of Science and Education, and Shahin Bayramov, Rector of Qarabağ University, briefed the head of state on the dormitory of the university established in the short period of time. Appropriate buildings have been allocated for the accommodation of students and staff on the university campus. Additionally, 4 buildings designated for university staff and their families contain 186 apartments, all thoroughly renovated and equipped. Accommodations have been provided for up to 140 staff members and their family members who will reside in these apartments free of charge during the employment at the university. At the same time, 5 apartment-type buildings for the accommodation of students were fully renovated, and each apartment was equipped with necessary amenities. Accommodation of 1,154 students free of charge has been provided for. Then President İlham Aliyev came to Qarabağ University. Large-scale improvement works were carried out in the entire territory of the university. In front of the main academic building, new park meeting the modern requirements was set up. Green landscaping works in the university yard were carried out on the territory of 1.1 hectares. This university, which was established with the executive order of the head of state dated 28th of November 2023 in the city of Xankəndi, has a status of public legal entity and is under the subordination of the Minister of Science and Education. Major overhaul works were carried out in all the academic buildings. The facade of the main academic building was renovated, all communication lines were installed, education and administrative rooms were supplied with relevant equipment meeting the modern standards. Qarabağ University currently is made of 3 academic buildings. The main academic building houses schools of pedagogy, engineering, humanities and social sciences, economic and tourism hospitality. International Language Center operates in the 3rd academic building. Considering the relevant needs of the first academic year, 6 labs were set up at the university in order to consolidate the theoretical skills of students with practical skills. .200 students can benefit from the services of the university library, designed in the modern fashion. The book fund of the library houses more than 6,000 textbooks and other literature in Azerbaijani, English and Russian languages. During the first academic year, 6 schools were established at the Qarabağ University. For 2024-2025 academic year, the admission of 1,120 students to the bachelor degree is envisaged in the curriculum. According to the result of the exams carried out by the State Examination Center, 1,104 students were admitted to the university and the admission plan was implemented at the level of 98.5%. 1,084 students have enrolled for the studies. 101 out of 600 students admitted to Qarabağ University achieved more than 600 points and 385 more than 500 points during the admission exams. The highest result recorded was 683.6 for the law major. In addition, Sabah groups for law, teacher of foreign languages, finance and accounting majors were set up at Qarabağ University in the first academic year. 60 students who completed their freshman year and succeeded in the competition held among students of different academic institutions will receive education on 4 above-mentioned majors in Sabah groups during their sophomore year. Currently, 160 staff members are employed by Qarabağ University. Out of them, 60 are academic staff, 85 are administrative workers, and 15 are technical staff. Among the employees of the university, 16 are IDPs, 2 are war veterans, and 2 are members of the martyr families. During the employment of people, preference was given to professionals who possess important knowledge and skills in order to arrange the activity of Qarabağ University in line with the international standards. Currently, works are ongoing to recruit professional and experienced local and foreign faculty members. Qarabağ University will develop highly skilled professionals who will play an important role in the comprehensive development of our country. Therefore, the academic program for all majors is developed based on a new content, taking into consideration national and international practices. Special importance will be attached to hosting of reputable international scientific events by this educational facility and decent representation of facility and students at international scientific platforms. Qarabağ University will contribute to the comprehensive and systematic activities aimed at restoration of Qarabağ, revitalization in the territories liberated from the occupation, and development of social, economic and cultural landscape. That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.